Yo, my bad. What's good with everybody? What's good with everybody in the chat, man? What's up with y'all? What's up with everybody in the chat, man? I hope everybody doing good. I hope everybody's doing good. Weekend is starting for a lot of y'all. Happy weekend. For everybody that doesn't work on Saturday and Sunday, happy weekend to you guys. But what's good with you guys, man? What's up with everybody? What's up with LB Raiders? Melon Boy, what's up with you? What's good, Terrence? What's good? All eyes on G.com. That's a long one. What's good with you, man? Um, I think my man said that. I think um, I read as soon as I was popping in. Shout out to LB Raiders, man. He says, "Bro, I'm gonna start dropping content. Need some subs. What's good, Raiders, man?" Hey, there you go, man. My man said he's dropping content. Subscribe to his channel. His channel is, I'm guessing he's going to drop it on that page right there, LB Raiders. Subscribe to a fellow content creator, Las Vegas Raiders right there. LB Raiders, go sub to his channel, man. Show the man the love that the nation always shows to everybody, man. So go show him some support. What's good, Jesse? What's good, my boy? What's up with you, man? What's up with you, man? I hope you don't have to work tomorrow, man. What's up, man? What's up with everybody? What's good, Clarence Silver? What is up with you, my boy? What's good with you, man? Shout out for you. Let's see. XO Sounds. What's good? Raider Nation. What's good, Andy? What's good with you, man? What's good with you? What are you doing tonight? Hey, we doing. I don't know. We talking Raider football, man. We talking Raider football. That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do, man. Um, but yeah, man, bro. I mean, what do you guys think, man? What do you guys think that we got going so far? I mean, we are, I believe, what, a month away, or a little bit more, but we are 1 month out from Raider football, man. Um, if you guys are going to any games, drop which game you guys are going to right now. If you guys have figured it out, or if you guys are looking into going to a match, drop it in the chat right now, man. I'd love to see where you guys are traveling to, or where you guys are going. If anybody's going to a Raider game, man, that'll be. I want to know what you guys pay for them tickets, man. I want to know what you guys pay for them tickets, man. What up, though? Happy Friday, brother. Yes, sir. Friday. Yes, sir. What's good with you, man? Dope. Ricky, what's up with you? Ricky, what's good, man? Nothing much. Nothing much. Yo, give me your best Raiders. Man. Raiders! There we go. That wasn't my best one, but it was a shot. You know, just that's that I just got off work Raiders right there. Shit, man. Good enough. Let's see what's good with you, man. What's up with everybody? What you missed? You didn't miss nothing yet. We are just 2 minutes in, man. We are just 2 minutes in. Can't wait to see this team. Me neither, man. I'm so excited. I really just want to see the defense, man. I really just want to see the defense, man. I'm so excited for him. I'm so excited for him, man. Um, yeah, you didn't miss nothing. Dallas versus Raiders. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh, you got yourself a good one. So are you doing Thanksgiving the night before or the day after or what? That's your Thanksgiving. Oh man. Oh, that's such a good game to go to, man. Because I really think the Raiders are gonna ball out against them, man. Oh man, that is such a good. Oh, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I'm going to that Steelers beatdown. Okay, that one's in Pittsburgh, right? Are you from there or what? I think that's in Pittsburgh, isn't it? Are you from Pittsburgh or are you just going out there? It's close by. Pay 680 for three. Okay. Day prior and day of have family in San Antonio. That's what's up. That's what's up. Because we play at like what 4:30 or something like that. Dude, I would be at the stadium since like 12. Honestly, if I was you, I'm getting the whole nine out of that day. Whew. Defense gonna be great, man. Can't wait. One day our defense will be great. But man, we never know, man. But bro, Clarence, you got yourself a good one, man. For everybody that paid that much money, man. Clarence, man, I hope you see Amari Cooper get the life smacked out of him live, man. See Cooper and everybody's just, oh man, I really hope that the Raiders do what we think we're gonna do, man. How do you feel with our primetime games? I think that our primetime games, um, one of them is against the Chiefs. Obviously, we got Monday night and the Thanksgiving game. What else? What other primetime games am I missing? One is against the Chiefs. One is the Thanksgiving ball game. Season openers at prime time. Do we have another one, or is it just those three? Do we have another one, or is it just those three? Let me know. Defense is gonna be great. Oh, great. Great is a big word, man. Great is a tough one, man. Bruh, DC needs to make up for that fumble against them. That one was so heartbreaking. I forget where I was on my way back from, but I remember watching that game on the phone in my in the car. Um, and I remember just seeing DC scrambling. I was so happy. My emotions went from 100 to 0 real quick, bro. Oh man, that one was a sad one. It was Jeff Heath of all people. It was Jeff Heath, bro. It was Jeff Heath of all people. Oh my god. Going to the Chargers game? Which one? In Vegas or in LA? That LA one is still a home game. So are you saying the Chargers is a prime time? Oh, okay. Well, then in that case, I think we can go 4-0 in prime time. I think that if man, the Chiefs one, I think we're gonna trade with the Chiefs. But I don't know which one we're going with, so I'll say we'll go 3-1 in prime time then. I'll see. I guess we'll go 3-1 in prime time. I think we're gonna just trade with the Chiefs. So yeah. CT stands for Connecticut. You already know what silver and black mean. There you go. Oh, I didn't know CT stand for Connecticut. And I see abbreviations for states all the time. Every day. Man, bruh, same here. You were watching in the car too, Mondo? Oh man. Oh, that was tough. That was so heartbreaking, man. I was up here, then boom. Oh, Andy, I'm going to the 49ers preseason game, and I won 2 Monday night game tickets versus the Chargers from Honcho, and I'm trying to hit up the Vegas game. Hey, I might have to hit you up a little bit later because I'm really thinking of going to that Raiders and Niners preseason game. I think I'm gonna go with like two of my friends. But if I'm out there, man, I'd love to say what's up and chop it up for a bit, man. But that's what's up. I'm definitely looking forward to going to that 49ers one. You got to go with the right people, man. You got to come correct. Raiders and Niners, we have not been in one stadium in a while. So if all you guys are going, I hope everybody stays safe. Um, and yeah, bro, because that's gonna be a good one. You already know it's gonna be a lot of fights. Bro, like it's gonna be a lot of fights when you're walking. Walk with people. You know what I'm saying? You don't walk alone because people are gonna be heated from both sides, whether somebody's losing. So, bro, it'll be fun. It won't be as crazy though because it's gonna be in Santa Clara. You know, it's a very nice neighborhood, but whew, you know, it's a good one, man. It's a good one though. But yes, have fun though. It's gonna get rowdy for sure. Oh yeah. We ain't been in the same stadium in a while, man. It's been some time. It's been some time. We already know that Santa Clara is gonna be blacked out though. Santa Clara is gonna be blacked out though, whether it's a preseason game or not. It's gonna be blacked out though. We already know that. We already know that. Let's see. Let's see. Do you think Johnson makes a team? If we're talking about Isaiah Johnson, I mean, I don't really think there's another Johnson. Isaiah Johnson, I'm gonna say yes. Unless he's like really injured, I'm gonna say he goes on IR, and then probably just gets placed on IR, and then we have somebody else. Um, my girl making me go to the Broncos Giants week 1 game. 2, she's a Broncos fan, so that's 3 games this year for me. She paid for the Broncos. I wasn't paying for that one. Man, I wouldn't even go. Matter of fact, I would go, and I would be in the Broncos section right there and cheering for who are you playing? Broncos and Giants. I'll be cheering for the Giants, man. What? What's good, Malik? What's up with you, man? Ricky says Niner fans don't exist until halfway through the season. They really not going to exist preseason. Crazy how high tensions get even in a preseason game. Man. Sometimes I look back and think Raiders really beat the Chiefs with Paul Gunther's defense. Isn't that something? No other defensive coordinator in the league could stop the Chiefs, but Paul Gunther found a way to at least get a couple of stops. But at the end of the day, it was our offense. Our offense won. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Raider Glenn says who starts at CB, CB1, CB2, and a slot. Hayward, Mullen, and slot. Probably Lawson or Hobbs. Lawson or Hobbs. And then I think Arnett really gets a lot of play time in the rotation. Um, but but I really hope that Arnett shines so that he can get all his play time that he deserves. I hope that he balls out in this camp right now. But right now it's looking like Arnett is really gonna have to ball out because I think that Hayward is our number one corner on this team right now. He's been an All Pro twice. He's been a Pro Bowler for this defense. He's been with Ron Miles for 6 years. He's been with Gus Bradley for 5. I really wanna see Arnett push and kind of beat him out at one point in the season. But to start out the season, I think the first 5 weeks, first month and a half of the season, Hayward and Mullen are our two starters on the outside, and then you have Lawson or Hobbs starting in the slot. I don't have the Chiefs sweeping us. I have us beating the Chiefs. I have us trading with the Chiefs. I got us having one, and I got them having one. I got us trading. I got us. They get one, we get one. That's how I think. I don't see us getting swept. I think Scout and Graf got us getting swept by the Chiefs. It'll be tough. Let's see. Nah, man, I already paid for the Steelers game, and he said because he said your money is her money and her money's yours. Hmm. Depends how close into their relationship they are. Shout out to Graf Man says on my way home from the pool with the kids, gonna try and jump in before you head out for a minute. Oh yeah, it's good. If not, family first. You already know how we do it, bro. You already know. My boy says, "What up, Andy? I feel like Nation has too much love for peeps that haven't put on the silver and black, Gunther included." Yeah. Wait, what? Feel like the Nation has too much love for peeps that haven't put on the silver and black, Gunther included. I don't think nobody in the Nation has love for Gunther, bro. I think we hate Gunther. But what's up with you too, Andrew? What's good with you, man? Honcho says he thinks we're a 9-win team. Hey, is that? I mean, that's a valid argument. That's a valid argument. I mean, we were an 8-win team last time. Last year. So it's valid. It's valid. Everybody has their opinions. You know what I'm saying? Oops, Bradley. Oh, well, I mean, the thing is, people have a lot of respect for Bradley and all that because Bradley has, oh, like, bro, the success that Bradley has in this league is ridiculous. It's almost unmatched, honestly. I mean, and then you look at Ron Miles and Richard Smith. These guys has been coaching longer than basically every single one of our players have been alive. So I think 100%. Gus Bradley is a guy who's getting a lot of love, and I think he deserves it. I mean, I think he's earned it. I think he's earned every single thing of respect. I mean, when it comes down to Rod Marinelli, yeah, Rod Marinelli technically made our defensive line worse last year. We had less sacks, but who knows if him and Gunther really were able to work together? Gunther was really trash, man. Like he really sucked, and he stunted the growth of a lot of players, man. So it's weird, man. Ron is an old dog with a lot of tricks. Exactly, man. Exactly, man. Holy, my Yankees are beating Houston right now. The only baseball thing I'm ever gonna talk about is the A's, or if I'm getting a hat, bro. Baseball. Do you see Miles leaving the team next year? I think that if he has another good year like he continues to have, I think he can fight for a defensive coordinator job somewhere else. I do. The man is his intelligence is insane, man, and he's a very good coach. Like he's a very good teacher of the game. So I mean, I could see him having success elsewhere as a defensive coordinator. Do I want him to leave? Absolutely not. Do I think that he will? I don't think he will leave next year. I think I can see him leaving soon, though. I don't think we have him for as long as we have Gus Bradley. I think we have Gus Bradley for a long more time. We can't go down on defense. Going get better. I say top 10. Whoa. Either I read that wrong or bro, we both got to fix something. Let's see. We can't go down on defense. Going to get better. I say top 10. I don't see us having a top 10 defense. At max this year, I think we could reach 17. Um, you know, it, yeah, I mean, damn. I think I top 10. I'd love it. I mean, I think that Gus Bradley at that point would probably be pushing for a head coach job again. Like that would be ridiculous if we got a top 10 defense, but man, that'll be interesting. Knowledge doesn't mean much if you can't teach. Miles and Bradley can teach. Exactly. There you go. There you go. They're great teachers of the game, man. Bro, I feel like we still need another pass rusher, Ingram or Atkins. If I had to choose, I would choose Ingram. Top 19, that's better. Raiders going 6-0 in the division. What you got? I got us going 4-2. I got us going 4-2. We beat the Chiefs. We trade with the Chiefs. We trade with the Chargers. We sweep the Broncos. I think that's fair. I think it's simple, and I think it'll happen. 17th is realistic. Yeah, yeah. Salute Marco. What's good with you, Marco? What's up with you? I didn't even realize. Our depth is what's gonna be a big factor this season for sure. I'd say top 15, and I think that that's one of the most underrated aspects of our defense this year, and not just of our defense, but of our roster. We have pretty solid depth at every position. I mean, you look at quarterback, you got solid depth there. You look at offensive line, the depth, in my opinion, is a little shaky. But there's some decent depth. At guard, you have John Simpson. I'm not a big fan of Sam Young at all. He sucks. But you have Brandon Parker that can be a decent swing tackle. You got good depth at the running back position. You have good depth at the tight end position. You have good depth at the wide receiver position. Um, right now, you have pretty solid depth on that defensive line. And you have pretty solid depth and when it comes to linebackers on certain positions. Besides middle linebacker and Sam, you have really no depth in the linebacker position unless you bring somebody in. But corners, we know how deep we are at corner. And safety, we have strong safety Carl Joseph, a good veteran presence that if, God forbid, Jonathan Abram goes down, he can fulfill his duties pretty well. And you got Gillespie that can rotate in and out with Merrick and all that kind of stuff. So we have some solid depth, and that's what's going to keep us in the playoff race into the end of the season, right? Because the end of the season we saw it twice. We were doing good. We were doing good. We lost Jacobs. We were doing good. We were doing good. We lost this guy. We lost that guy. So I think now you got depth, man. Because if you lose Jacobs, right? Let's say you lose Jacobs, he has to go out for a game. That's okay. You have a number one back in Kenyon Drake. He played the number one back role elsewhere, and you can afford to play Kenyon Drake full time for 2 games if Jacobs really needs 2 games to rest. Like last year, we would give Jacobs 1 game and he had to be back because that's how bad we needed him. But now if Jacobs needs 2 games, we can give him 2 games. We have Kenyon Drake. You still probably have Jalen Richard on the roster. You still probably have Ragas on the practice squad. So you got depth this year, and I like that. I like that a lot. Shout out to Watch Raider in the chat. What's up with you, my boy? Terrence, salute. But yes, sir. Let's see. It said we were only a couple plays away from 6-0. We were. We were. we were, but at the same time, we almost got swept by the Chargers last year, though. Like we almost got swept by the Chargers last year. Like as much as we almost swept the division, we almost got swept by the Chargers. You know, so it's like we have to look at it that way as well. Let's see. The Chargers barely beat us because the defense, but like I just said, we could have got swept by them. You know. Think Mahomes is overrated. He is a legit S tier. Like, okay, I mentioned this yesterday out of nowhere. Mahomes is the best. He's the best quarterback in the NFL. Like, best quarterback in the NFL by far, by far. Very very good quarterback, talented, everything. He's a tier above everyone. But I don't think he has the same success with any other team. And guess what? That just shows great that just shows how good of an organization the Chiefs are building right now. So props to them. But I don't think he's as good as everybody tries to say he is. I mean, Cleveland Furrow completely just destroyed him for one game, and he couldn't complete one of those miraculous throws that he always tries to make. So, it is what it is. Exactly, Andy. Injuries always cripple the team. Josh Jacobs goes down, Drake steps up, and Rodgers can give Drake a rest when needed in that scenario. Exactly. Chargers got a new head coach, a new defensive coordinator. We don't know if Herbert can play under a full stadium making noise. I don't think they'll be as effective this year. That is a very good point. I like to think of it the same way. Like Herbert just had a rookie, offensive rookie of the year caliber season, and he just got everything. He just has to start over. He has to start over. He has to learn another playbook. He had their defense that bailed him out has to learn another playbook. So, hey, I mean, as much as I'm not afraid of Herbert, I know what he has around him, and I know his talent, as we saw last year, and I know that it can pose a threat to us. So I'd say that comfortably we can win 4 games in this division. But I think we go in a fist fight in a couple of those games, we can come out 5-1. I really believe that. But to be safe, I'd want to give us 4-2. I think that's fair, in my opinion. I think 4-2 is fair. And shout out to Clarence Silver in the chat with the donation. He says Herbert will regress in his sophomore year, guaranteed. I can definitely see that happening. Herbert's he's a very good quarterback, but I can definitely see that happening, but at the same time, he has some very, very, very solid pieces around him. But hey, you're right. I mean, last year he basically got lucky with basically playing a scrimmage every week, and he had to never go against a crowd besides when he played KC. Now, you looked at with us, we got better with the crowd. We played with the crowd. We feel we got that energy, and we beat the best team in the NFL. This is a team that lives off the energy of the stadium. I don't think Herbert can do that. I mean, I think that he'll have to prove himself even more next year, honestly. But this is a team that, with the crowd noise, we got better. We went blow for blow with the best team in the NFL, and we beat the best team in the NFL. Like, we have to understand that last year, yes, shout out to the Buccaneers and everybody who did good last year, but it was a scrimmage, man. It was a scrimmage every game. That's how it was. That takes a big effect on teams, man. Like, rookies basically are playing a scrimmage. What veteran quarterbacks are basically just toying with teams because they know everything, and nobody's there to distract them. So it's like, okay, it is what it is. But you know, what's wait, what's big to the season is our turnovers from the D, Trayvon, Max, Yannick, etc. Give us more chances to turn the tide in the game. Yes, we need to be able to, when we just get over that hump, when we score and we take the lead by 3, we need our defense to say, okay, let's get us a stop. Let's get the lead to 10. We need that, and we will get that, I believe, this year. So it's interesting, man. It's interesting. Does Oregon get loud? Is Herbert used to it from being at Oregon? Different atmosphere, man. It's a different atmosphere. I mean, players in the league every single year, each time they retire, they get asked, oh, what was the hardest stadium to play in? Always mentioned the Raiders. Always the Raiders is mentioned. It's a different atmosphere, man. And I've been to a couple college games, and yes, I understand. The college games get crazy too. College games get loud too, but it's a different thing, man. College games don't have a packed out. What is the capacity at the new stadium? What, like 70,000 or something like that or more? So it's like it's crucial, man. It'll be crucial, but it'll be fun this year. I definitely believe we can get 12 wins this year. I'm excited. I'm excited. Let's see how are we fixing the red zone defense this year. I mentioned this before. I really think that if you if you open up your playbook and you have a open mind, you need to understand that you have a very athletic quarterback in Marcus Mariota just sitting on the bench getting paid money for to do nothing, right? And I think that you need to understand when you're in one of the toughest divisions in the NFL, you need to use everybody at full capacity, whether they're a backup, whether they're a starter, whether they're the practice squad, right? Marcus Mariota, you put him in the red zone with a split back set with Josh Jacobs and Kenyan Drake as well. You have your tight end out there, Darren Waller, and then you have Brian Edwards with Hunter Renfrow in the slot. You have Marcus Mariota running a read option. That is going to be very complicated for a defense to understand who can go with who. Slot, Hunter Renfrow is going to eat his person in the slot. Waller, he's going to beat his person wherever he's at. Kenyan Drake is just going to confuse the defense. Well, is this a pass? Where is this a screen? Is this a run? Josh Jacobs is going to pull everybody in. So you have to confuse the defense at times, and I think that you put Mariota in certain packages, maybe once a game, twice a game, but use him, and I think that your effectiveness in the red zone can get better. I think so. I really do. We're in a dome. Sound is going to carry in Oakland. It was louder in the open air. Exactly, bro. Exactly. And I said that too. Like, the Coliseum was loud, man. And it's an open stadium. This one, this is a dome. No noise is getting out of that stadium. It's going to be insane. Like, it's gonna be insane, man. It's gonna be tough. Wildcat, no, not necessarily the Wildcat. I think you could just run simple read option. Read option is a very college type play. It lets your athletes be athletes. It lets your big players make big plays. I mean, it's very simple. I'm a better athlete than you, and I'm gonna beat you. So why not put your best athletes out there at once when you need the points the most, and allow your guys to do that? You know what I'm saying? Sweet plays, not necessarily. You can do a lot of stuff, man. Who's your MVP pick, bro? I don't have an MVP pick, man. I'm gonna say Darren Waller's the MVP. What you mean? The Chargers game in LA will be like a home game. Oh, easy, easy. What up, Andy? What's up with you? What's good? Let's see. Split back, read option, RPO. That's what I just said, brother. Oh my God, it could be ridiculous. It could be nasty, man. It could be insane. It could be insane. A tight end for league MVP. I just said a name, bro. I'm not gonna say nobody else besides a Raider, because that's what I am. You know. Would a Jesse Bates and Trayvon Merrick duo be sick? No, because that's two free safeties. That would definitely not work in this system. This offense is going to be great. What I want to see number one offense like we had last time we went to the bowl. Ooh, okay. Those Browns plays with OBJ to Landry, those are dope plays where Carr and Mariota can be in the backfield. It's just confused. Like they're taking the max potential of their guys and they're saying, listen, you're a great athlete, make a play. And sometimes when you're playing the sport of football, you just need your best athlete to come out and make a play. So why not? Why not? It's interesting, man. I want to see things happen, man. Willie's live yesterday was wild. It was very fun, man. Shout out to Wi-Fi Willie and for everybody that tuned in on that live last night. We definitely had a blast. Yeah, man. Yeah, it looks like the next one's gonna be the next NorCal Coalitions is gonna be back on this channel over here on my channel. So we're gonna figure out a day for that next week, and we're gonna have fun on the NorCal Coalition. But Monday night looks like I got some things getting set up with Raid the Tape for Madden Monday on Monday. That'll be fun. That'll be very, very fun. We're gonna be here playing Madden against each other, talking Raider football, answering your questions. We'll do that kind of stuff. Just something different while the off season's real slow. Something to do. So it's just something to do. Carr MVP. I'd love to see him get the praise he deserves because Carr is a guy who needs, in my opinion, he needs his recognition, man. He is very, very, very undervalued and underrated, and it's interesting, man. Big Madden said, "What's up, bro? What's good with you, Robert?" Watt says Trayvon could be as good as Ed Reed. Wow. I agree, but Ed Reed was a baller against the run as well, man. Ed Reed would lay the boom on you, man, and so will Trayvon. But yeah, I mean, if we want to compare him to somebody that could be a legend, then yeah, I think Ed Reed's a good comparison. That'd be crazy, though. That'd be crazy. When was the last time in the NFL we've had a safety as dominant as Ed Reed? I mean, what? The league used to have dominant safeties everywhere. You had Sean Taylor, you had Ed Reed, Cam Chancellor. Well, has it been Cam Chancellor? The last extremely dominant safety was Cam Chancellor. Has that been him? I think it's been Cam Chancellor, right? Cam Chancellor, the last really, really dominant safety, because you had Brian Dawkins, you had all these guys, man. I think it has to be Cam Chancellor, right? The most recent super dominant, you know what I'm saying? Everybody hate on that man. Charles Woodson and Rod Woodson. Those are DBs, though. Like, those are corners. What do you think our chances of making the man? What do you think our chances of making the Super Bowl this year? I'm gonna be honest, pretty slim. We're in a very hard division. We're in a very hard conference. The AFC is the hardest conference, and it's not even close. AFC, you got to beat the Bills. You got to beat the Chiefs. AFC is easily the harder conference, bro. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Did Cam Chancellor play around the line of scrimmage? Yes, he did. That was his role. Earl Thomas was a very, very big factor, but when we're talking about dominance, he wasn't on the same level of dominance. Like Cam Chancellor would oppose his will on people. You know what I'm saying? Like Earl Thomas, very good player, but ooh, you can go 8-8 and still make the playoff. You can go 7-9. Isn't that what the Washington football team went? They went 7-9, 7-9, and made the playoffs. Bro, we can go 8-8 this year and not even be second in our division, bro. Like it's tough, man. It's tough. Woodson only played safety because he was older. Yes, yeah, and he was exactly, and that's when he returned. But man, Woodson, man, that dude was such a baller, man. I see us missing the playoffs, but not by much. The AFC is just too deep. That's realistic. Raider Glenn, so us missing the playoffs, but not by much. What would your record prediction be for this year, man? NFC East was a joke last year. It was anybody bro. It was like one person wins this week, top of the division. Next person wins this week, they're the top of the division. It was like, what kind of stuff is that, bro? Like, oh man. Let's see. Shout out to Clarence with the donation. My man says we converted to run first emphasis towards season's end. Then postured team during offseason with moves to support the philosophy. Pass attack decline. You think that our pass attack declined with what we added in the offseason? I think that John Brown improves it. I think that Willie Snead improves the running game with how good he is as a run blocker at wide receiver. But I think as much as Kenyon Drake upgrades our running back room, he also upgrades some versatility with the wide receivers. Um, I mean, I really like where we're heading, and I think right now you bring in Kenyon Drake obviously to become a run first team. I mean, clear as day, clear as day. But man, pass attack decline. Hmm. I mean, I guess you could say that. You could most definitely say that because we lost Nelly, but yeah, I mean, I'd have to agree with that. You lost a guy that made big plays. You replaced him with a guy who has to, regain chemistry with Derek Carr. So yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree with that. The pass attack until proven has taken a decline, and the running game has definitely taken a step up. Definitely, I would have to agree with that. You heard about Chan Johnson wanting to trial for the Raiders. I heard that on the internet. I did not hear that. I didn't hear that at all. Snead's gonna produce. We got too many other weapons to focus on. He's gonna be running free. I could see that. I could see that. I definitely could. Tell me this: how is it KC is on the AFC West on the map? They look more than what? They look more than East and West. I don't know. The same way that the Niners are on the NFC and they're not in the AFC. Um, Bringing in Kenyon Drake caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, yeah. If Carr wins a Super Bowl, you think they would stick with him like Saints did Breeze? I think you stick with him regardless. His contract is ridiculously good. But yeah, yeah. My boy, shout out to X, man. I guess his phone isn't dead right now. Hey, man, if you want, you could pull up. I sent the link in the chat for you, man. If you want, you could pull up. Um, but no Niner gear, no 2%. Just Raiders. If you can, bro, you could pull up. No problem, bro. 9 wins, maybe 10. Okay. So I could see that. I could see that, man. It definitely, if you're saying that we missed the margin just by a bit, 9 wins, understandable, man. X a Niner, salute X. Oh man, we brought Jerry Rice at 40. Fucking Lamau. I don't see him being able to do that, man. Oh, shout out to X in the chat, man. What's good with you? Hold on. Oh,
What's up, fool?
what's up with you though?
You know I had to pop in, man. I missed Thursday, bro. So I had to pop in today, man. Had to.
Yeah.
What you got going on, man? It's hot as hell out here, man. I'm out here in Stockton. It's 105 degrees, man. I'm hiding under the AC.
Salute to
105, bro.
Man, they crazy. They talking about you a Niner and hella shit in here, man.
Wow. Hey, man. Hey, to everybody in the chats, man. You know I ain't trying to. Hey, it ain't one motherfucker that can outdo me when it comes to the Raiders, man. I can wear whatever I want, man. It's not one of y'all in the chat that know more than me about the Raiders.
Except for me.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You ain't old enough yet.
No, hey. You got me on that one.
Hey, bro, so I'm hearing rumors we might sign Josh Gordon.
Josh Warden?
Gordon.
Where you hitting that rumor at?
Well, I seen it on what's today? I seen it on Mitchell Rants, and they talk about Josh Gordon, talking about Gruden like veteran receivers.
I mean, he does. Would you bring in Josh Gordon and let go of Zay Jones?
Man, he smokes pot, man. It's not gonna work. We in Vegas. He smokes pot. He's gonna get suspended again. That's Pot Gordon, man. That's not Josh Gordon. That's Pot Gordon.
Jeez. Shout out to Malik, man.
It's guaranteed.
Man, like Mondo just said, bro, anything is rumored to us, bro. I never heard. I didn't hear that rumor. I didn't watch that.
You know, I just got done watching Mitch, man. And I'm seeing him talk about it. I'm like, I'm not feeling that one, bro.
I wouldn't bring him in just because I think that this receiver room is already super deep. In my opinion,
I feel like it's super mediocre, not super deep, but
it's deep with mediocrity.
Yeah, but and I don't think Josh Gordon makes the room better, so they don't make no reason for him to be there. You ask me.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, just like Watt said, how you get cut from 2 playoff teams? Like, bro, you said you were in great situations 2 times and you failed.
But I feel like he got the talent, but it's not his talent. His talent is there. It's just
I mean, how old is he now?
30. It's almost time to hang him up. He blew it. His whole career, he blew it.
Yeah, I mean, there's no point. There's no point now. You
got the CFL.
He's not gonna make a fraction of what he's making in the NFL. He'd be on like a 7th round rookie contract in the CFL, bro.
Broke.
Like he'd just be playing because he loves football at that point.
Hey, he loved the game because he's supposed to have been hung it up.
He always comes back, man. I think he smokes all his money away.
So, man, what's up with the most overplayed player on our team, man? I think it's
overpaid or overplayed.
Overpaid. I seen some on Bleacher Report. They said Littleton was the most overplayed player on our team
last year.
Yeah, well, for the coming into the season.
Oh, hell no, Nassib.
You know he makes more than Stephon Gilmore right now.
Yeah, but that's because he restructured.
I know that, but I'm just saying, like, to know that he makes more than Stephon Gilmore is
okay. But I don't want to say that because, bro, I mean, everybody who plays for the Patriots gets that discount with Bill Belichick, bro. Like everybody over there just stays just to get a ring. But now that they're not getting rings no more, they trying to dip. You know.
Man.
Let me see what Ricardo talking about, man. Because shout out to Ricardo with the donation, man. I appreciate it. He said, was good. Andy was good. X. Here, Manteca in Santan's ass crack outside. Saints ass crack outside. We're that 900 gear. X. I was just kidding. Keep up the good work, brothers. Enjoy both of your guys' content, bro. Both of you guys keep it 100. Appreciate you, bro. And that's how it always is, man. That's how it always is. Ain't it crazy? We both from Oakland. That's why.
For sure. Hey, so like I said, when you see that Josh Gordon, when you see that what's the name makes that Corey Littleton, it's like, man. But I still think it's Nassib, though. I think, in my personal opinion, it's Nassib. But he's getting his money back with Nassib. Nassib was number one in jersey sales for like a week, so
yeah,
he getting a little money back with Nassib. But
I mean, I wouldn't say Corey Littleton because I feel like he was put in such a bad situation. It's hard to succeed in that situation. But yeah, I understand though. I get it. I mean, Corey Littleton, if we're being technical, yes, Corey Littleton was paid too much for his play last year. Yeah.
But Andy, I still think I seen that you gave last week. We didn't get into it. My phone died. Last week when I said it, I said you pick and choose when you give passes, bro.
What you mean?
You say, oh, this guy was bad, but he played under Gunther. Okay. But then you say this guy is bad, but he just bad though. But they both played under Gunther, so that makes them,
Who have I said that about? You
said that about Arnett. You said about Abraham too.
I never said Arnett was bad because of Gunther.
You said that about Abram too. You gave Abram the excuse.
Yeah.
You said it was great. But if one player is bad because of Gunther, that means all players are bad because of Gunther, right?
No, some players are just more talented than others. Is that not true?
It is true for sure. Like some people got better ability than the next, but
if Yannick Ngakoue was on our team last year, he would have led our team in sacks. That doesn't mean he's bad.
No.
No. But, what do you mean, though?
Look, bro. Like I said, I'm trying to think on a specific player that you was talking about, and I wasn't agreeing with it, bro. I just can't remember the player at this point.
Shit, I don't know. I said Nicholas Morrow was good. I said that,
and I didn't like him either.
Nick Kwiatkowski did good under Gunther.
I like Quick. I wonder how good he is going to be under Bradley, though. You got to be a little more athletic to play for Bradley, a little bit more.
Okay, let's talk about the guys that were good under Gunther. Nobody.
Max was good.
But Max is a pass rusher, though.
And Clee was good, too.
But that's because Cleveland is we know what he is. It's kind of different for the defense line because their scheme is different.
I say we should bring when we restructure Klee next year, like when he gets his contract, I'll give him an extension. But Klee, I think like $5-6 million. Like I wouldn't pay him over that, bro.
So you would pay him less than his rookie contract?
Yes, because he's solid. He's never going to be great, and he's never going to be good. He's going to be solid his whole career.
Like a Michael Bennett.
Less than Michael Bennett.
You don't think he has what it takes to match him?
No, I think that
Cleveland is only 23, bro.
I think his ceiling is like 5 or 6 sacks a season.
Cleveland is only fucking 23.
I understand. Look, his ceiling is 5 or 6 sacks a season.
I got him getting 7 this year.
I feel like he could get 7 based on he's going to play DN and D tackle with help on the outside.
Right.
With help on the outside. I still don't believe. Like I said, this season is scary. It's scary. And I seen that you was talking about like going head to head with Kansas City, going head to head with the Chargers, going head to head with the Broncos. Like in our division, I feel like if the Broncos keep the same quarterback, they're a doormat. That's a guaranteed doormat for us. I think we should get 2 wins out of them every time. I feel like we can split with KC because I feel like we play them good based on the style of play. And I feel like we can get a split with San Diego based on we play them good.
Right.
But I think that I'm more scared of KC than San Diego in a way.
Easily.
I'm more scared of I'm more scared of San Diego, not San Diego, LA than KC. I don't know. I feel like they got a better receiving core than people give them credit for. Keenan Allen is no punk, man.
But to what we were talking about earlier in this live before you popped in, new OC, new DC, and new head coach. So we know how tough that is. We witnessed that firsthand. We had an MVP quarterback, fucking 4-12. So I'm not there. I'm not like I think we could split with them. I think they get us because of how good their roster is. But I'm not more scared than them than the Chiefs. Absolutely not.
But we play the Chiefs. The Chiefs is soft. We play them good. Like, and they didn't make like a significant improvement for us to be scared of. Like, you know,
their offensive line got a good revamp. Honestly,
did they really though?
Kyle Long, Joe.
Hey, look, Kyle Long is hurt right now. Kyle Long is hurt right now.
Still, Joe Thuney, you get one of the best guards in the league. You get one of the best tackles in the league. Your center's pretty decent.
Hey, you talking about Orlando Brown?
Yeah.
He's one of the best right tackles in the league.
He's going to do better at a position he's comfortable at.
Have you seen him play left? He's slow feet. His technique is bad.
Well, he doesn't have to have fast feet in their system. They run.
You don't. But at the same time, like, do you trust him on an island with Yannick?
Who? Orlando Brown?
Yeah.
Not against true passing situations, but
not against Max either.
No.
Okay, then. If you're a left tackle getting paid left tackle money and I can't trust you one-on-one against their best pass rusher.
Okay, but who's to say that they didn't get a great run blocker in Joe Thuney and a great run blocker in Orlando Brown to give Clyde Edwards-Helaire more work on the ground?
Hey, I don't even believe in him. I don't think he's that good, to be honest.
He was breaking through a lot of tackles. I'd give him that.
He's all right, but I don't think he's good. He started wearing down really fast by the season.
Yeah, he did.
He hit the rookie wall hella quick. But it's like I don't know. It's like I don't know why, but I'm just not scared of KC like that. Like I feel that we can have an amazing season. It's just gonna take a few plays to go away.
You have to be scared of a team that won 15 games, bro.
I understand, but we handled them though, and we would have beat them twice.
Yeah, but we didn't. Like we didn't.
But that was come on, man.
But that was But then at that case, then we almost lost to the Chargers twice.
But they play us better.
Because they have a better roster.
We still got the worst roster in the division.
Okay, if we're talking about names, and sure.
Come on now. If you say who got the best D tackles in the division, we might be last.
We're last easily.
Yeah. Okay, so when you say the offensive line, and what offensive line would you go with first before any other offensive line in our division? You wouldn't pick the Raiders offensive line right off the bat.
I would pick the Raiders offensive line.
Better than the Chiefs?
Yes. For our scheme, yes.
We haven't seen Andre James take a snap yet.
We've seen him take a snap 2 years ago.
We haven't seen him take a snap as a full-time starter.
We will this year, man.
We got no choice but to watch him this year. Well, I got Richie and we got Miller.
Okay, but let's say he does suck. You got a very serviceable center in Nick Martin.
But we paid him 3 years, so why would you?
He could suck 1 year. That's fine. I don't care. He's getting what? 3 million? 4 million?
Like, 4 million is enough for a center.
Well, our last center was getting 14, so.
And we drafted a center, and we signed a center. Like, that's a lot of money in one position.
Yeah, it is what it is, bro.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Hey, man.
No, so, I think the Chargers' second toughest opponent, Chiefs' hardest.
Okay, I mean, like I said, like that would make us finish in third in division, but I still feel like
no. That's not what I'm saying. We're gonna finish second or first, but if we rank our toughest opponents, the Broncos is the easiest. Then it's the Chargers. Then it's the Chiefs, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. I see it the same way.
Because even if they do put in Teddy Bridgewater, we beat Teddy Bridgewater last year.
And we're going to beat them soundly with Teddy Bridgewater this year, like soundly. Like I'm talking about a runoff.
Like had CMC, Curtis Samuel. He had him some pieces.
You know what, though? But the Broncos receiving core is not soft. They good.
And they're getting Courtland Sutton back. I like Courtland Sutton a lot.
Courtland Sutton is one of my favorite receivers in the NFL. I love a big body. I feel like when he came out, I'm like, if you put him with Carr could throw to him all day.
Oh, yes.
That's his type. That's his type of receiver.
Literally, in my opinion, if Darren Waller was not 270, he'd be a faster Courtland Sutton.
But he's better than Courtland Sutton.
Yes, that's why he'd be a faster Courtland Sutton.
He's better than Courtland Sutton. I'm waiting on this season just like you, man. I'm waiting on the season, man. I've been waiting. The season been. I mean, this all season seems like it's been forever, man. I'm like, then it's really not too much news coming out, man. I'm like, bro, we really been holding it down.
That's why I'm doing the lives, man. Because honestly, like, if I'm not doing the Raiders Talk series, I don't want to be putting BS content out there, man. I really don't. I really don't want to say that this person and their mom is going to get traded next week when we know damn well it's not going to happen. So. Yeah. I would like it is what it is. Like that's
there's no ground, no nothing on the what's the name, man. There's no ground, no nothing on Davante Adams at all.
Right.
Nothing. But I still think that Gilmore might be getting traded soon though.
I don't think he gets traded here as much as I would like that to happen. I don't think he does.
I mean, I'm just saying he might be available real soon though, like because he wants max. I mean, he wants like top 5 cornerback money. He gets a base salary of $7 million right now.
And would you give that to a corner that's coming off injury?
Yeah, and he's coming off injury. But I don't know about giving him top 5 money, but I mean, is he a top 5 corner though?
No.
Come on, man.
Based on last season, he's not.
He was hurt last year.
Okay, then.
But this year, like he's still young. He's only 30 at corner. You could play the down there 38.
Well, yeah, especially in this system, you can. So I would love for him to be a Raider. But I'm just saying it probably won't happen.
So what would you give up for him?
If we had to trade him for him?
Oh, you ain't getting him no other way. They're not gonna cut him.
Well, if
his base salary hella high, he restructured. He untouchable like Littleton right now.
I'd give him a first.
No, I'm not giving up no first for the guy.
If that's all it took, fuck it.
A second maybe, but a first?
You literally just said he could play until he's 30.
I understand, but he did get hurt. But to give up our first round pick, bro. First round pick, like
okay. Well, okay. What do the Patriots need? They need linebackers. We don't have no linebackers to be able to give up. They need.
We don't got no defensive tackles to give up.
Shit, fuck.
Hell yeah. Hey, Ricardo, right now, man, let's trade for. Man, I give 2 first-round draft picks for that dude right now. Right now, in a receiver.
I'll trade them Solomon Thomas and a 2nd-round pick.
For Gilmore? They're not giving up Solomon. Gruden loves that guy for some reason, man. I don't know. Gruden, hey, look.
Give the Patriots Nassib.
Perfect. Perfect. Hey, you know, not because of the other situation, but I feel like he'll be a better Patriot than a Raider.
No, I'm not saying trade him because of his situation. I'm saying trade him because his money. That man is getting too much money here.
I say trade him because his production was low. Like, he had hella snaps. Like, I think Nassib had like the 2nd most snaps on our team. You know what? I think that's what we was arguing about. I think it was Nassib when you said Nassib was trash, and I said that like he played for Gunther.
But I just think Solomon Thomas is trash because he's trash.
I think he is too. I don't believe. But see, look, this is one thing, right?
I wasn't defending Nassib. I don't like.
I think it was last week. I think I was defending Nassib last week.
I don't know.
Look, bro. What I'm gonna say, right?
You come at me. You don't even got no proof.
Man, I gotta go back and watch the videos. I watched the videos like 5 times, bro. I hate it. I cut out every time. I want to get Raid bad, man. That's what I want to get. I want to get him bad, man. I told him I was gonna go live on Instagram with him one day.
Carl Nassib has some good plays this year. I think it's hard not to have good plays in a very, very horrible system.
He had that interception against Denver.
Yeah, that's a good play, but it's at the end of the day, somebody had to do it, right? I mean,
Denver was trash, bro. We was beating the hell out of them.
Bro, Nick Witkowski looked like he was Odell Beckham in 2016, bro. Like,
man, Nick was great, man. Nick is good. Nick won that Browns game before us, though, when he tackled Baker Mayfield on that rollout.
He won us that game when he caused the forced fumble on that tight end screen. That's when we won that game.
I said that dude is good, man. Like I said, I got a lot of faith in the Raiders this year, man. It's just like I said, it's a few plays every year, man. A few plays that turn our what's name. Hey, man, you can't be keeping count like that, bro. You can't keep count like that. It did too. I think like 2 out of the last 5 times it died. 2 out of the last 5 times, man. I was outside both times, man. Hey, did you see the video? Hey, when y'all was going live, right? Last week. On Thursday. Guess what was happening to me, bro? I was getting pulled over by the police, bro. They had me held for like, I want to say like 45 minutes, bro. I'm like, bro, I don't even feel like talking now, bro.
What happened? You were speeding or something?
Going 88, bro. Going 88. Coming through Castro Valley. They got me.
Castro, but why the hell were you up there?
Man, I was going to work. I had to go to work in the Bay Area the next day. So I was like, let me go to my sister's house.
Shout out to Ricardo, man. Says, hell yeah, 2 firsts for Adams is nothing, bro. For the next 4 years, Waller, Adams, Rugg. Edwards and Renfro would easily be the best wide receiver rooms in the NFL. Easily. Because not only would
that'll take the pressure off of everybody.
Everybody, bro.
Everybody. Like, Waller can just be the number 2.
Man, not only would this offense be so productive, it would be like literally everybody would get the ball. Like everybody would get the ball because who isn't going to be able to be open when you have Waller and Adams? You know, like those 2 guys are going to get open
with a strong running game.
With a very strong running game, like so. Yes, 2 firsts for and to Raid's point, right? Because Raid said that he would not do the 2 first-round picks because he doesn't see the value when you see DeAndre Hopkins going for a second, Julio going for a second. So he was like, realistically, do we have to give up 2 firsts? And I agree with that. But if 2 firsts, like you had to do it, I would do it. But if you have to give up a first, and that's paying more than obviously 2 guys that just got traded that went for only 2nd-round picks, to his point, I understand. He doesn't see us having to give up 2 firsts, so why do so? But what we were saying was that if we had to, I would do it. That's what
I'm saying is I just don't see the Packers come up off him. I just don't. The Packers have no reason to want to trade this dude.
Yeah, they have none because they're thankfully for them, it kind of fell perfectly that this is the year that this is the year before Jair Alexander needs to get paid. So because Jair Alexander, they were able to pick up his 5th-year option, so they don't need to pay him.
That dude's getting Jair Alexander is going to get like top 3 money. He's going to get top 3 money. And I had it, and it's crazy, bro, because I hate that. Like, if I can go back to my draft board, man, little cornerback out of Louisville, man, I didn't think he was going in the first. I'm like, he's not that good. I had him like 2nd, 3rd, but boy, oh boy, I didn't think he was going to be this good, man.
Man.
This good. This dude is amazing.
I think the best player that the Raiders didn't get that I really wanted probably was 2000. When was it that Colton Miller got drafted? 17?
No, I think 18 draft.
I really wanted Vita Vea so bad. But
why did you want him? He is good though, but like I didn't want him though. I seen big players like that flame out. Like I seen him.
Like what? He went 2 picks or 1 pick before us, and I wanted him so bad because I just felt like he could do great. Because that was the year before we got Gunter, so we were still running the that scheme that you needed a dominant 1 technique, and he would have been so good as a 1 technique, but
in our system.
But then now, I mean, you see him. He's a 3. He's a 0 tech. He's a head up on the center, and he is
dominant
now. And not only that, the man is from Pittsburgh, man. He went to Pittsburgh High, bro. Like
he's from California. That's why I was on him too.
Oh man, shout out to Ricardo again, bro. Value is in the eye of the beholder. For us, that suck at drafting in the first round. Why not? Why not? What are we saving it for? Another Arnett, like, bro, we are that trade would easily make us a Super Bowl contender. Exactly,
Hey, he all the way right, bro. All the way right about that.
And that's something that kind of I guess stuck with Raid a bit. It was like at the end of the day, as much as we value guys and we think guys are good, we're not the ones picking those guys. It's Gruden and Mayock, so they clearly value Divine Diablo more than a guy like Jabril Cox and other guys. So it's like at the end,
Eric was Eric Molden,
Elijah Molden, bro.
Elijah Molden.
Oh my God, I wanted that dude so bad.
You and me both, and when he was still on the board, I'm like,
I couldn't believe he was still on the board, man.
Hey, look, Marvin Wilson. Like, I'm like, bro, we can use it.
I'm not too mad about that.
No. I'm talking about over the center we took. Like, you really needed another center? Like, we paid one unknown guy.
Yeah,
after we paid this guy.
I would love to have Marvin Wilson right now as a backup 1 technique for Hankins, but
we don't have one.
We have a 3rd center.
Yeah, we have a 3rd center that we're gonna cut and put on the practice squad. So I'm like, what's going on? What did I miss the memo?
So, but yeah, to Ricardo's point, it's very valid. I mean, at the end of the day, we're not the ones picking them. So if it's just gonna be another Arnett or another who?
Man, hey, do you want me to start? I can go on and on with these picks.
Yeah, so
I can go on and on.
To his point, it's
PJ Hall. What PJ Hall? What Obi Matafalu? What? Like yeah. What's the other guy? Let me think. This guy. Another high pick that choked big time. Shalik Calhoun. Like what? You
Arden
want me to?
Key?
Arden Key. Like
he was a 2nd rounder, right?
No, Key was a 3rd. He was a 3rd. Oh. I was down for that pick, so I'm not gonna hate on that pick, but I was down for that. But like we don't, like I always tell people, at the end of the day, we do not draft well. So when you say Raiders giving up picks, it's like it's nothing to me because we don't draft well.
Last year was a solid draft though. Like we actually drafted pretty good. The only 2 picks that you could kind of question with who was on the board was the Leatherwood and Diablo. But other than that, It was pretty solid on the draft because Leatherwood, I mean, the only thing you can argue is the value. I mean, Derek Carr himself on the Chris Collinsworth podcast said that he knew of teams and he knew of players on other teams that said that Alex Leatherwood was their team's guy later in that first round. We don't know how true that is. It could be a lie, but who knows? I mean, we've done this so many times. We picked Arnett in the first round because we didn't have a second round pick, and we felt that our third round pick, he was going to be gone by them. So we reached technically a whole round to get Arnett instead of trying to trade into the second. So that's what we do. We get a good player, but at very, very low value. That's why I was extremely mad at the Alex Leatherwood pick. I felt that there was so much more value there. I mean, but at the same time, the board fell very, very, very well for us. There was a time where we could have took Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. There was a time that we did take Trayvon Merrick, and I'm glad we did. People fell for I don't know what.
I'm happy about the Trayvon Merrick pick, man. That saved my whole draft. You ask me, man. I mean, he was on my board.
To some people's point, it's really interesting how we saw the draft board go last year because people had Jamin Davis as either a second or a third. He went right after our pick. He's getting first. He's a first rounder. Jabril Cox was a second or third. He went in the fifth. I mean,
and like Elijah Molden.
Elijah Molden and Ardarius Washington, in my opinion, were two guys that were third to fourth. No.
Elijah Molden was like a solid. And I just knew, like, okay, we're going to get this dude. He's still on the board.
Yeah, we didn't get that. So it's like
it's a cornerback I'm missing from Dallas. I want to say that it's a cornerback.
And Dallas, the Malcolm
Israel Mamouk out of South Carolina. I wanted that guy. He went like the fifth.
Well, I mean, it's interesting because Ardarius Washington undrafted, Marvin Wilson undrafted, Trill Williams went undrafted. A guy who I really liked for us. Were the way that our slot situation is at right now. I would have loved to have Trill Williams over Nate Hobbs, if I'm being honest, but it is what it is. But, I mean, hey, things happen. The board fell how it fell. It's good, but
I said, you know what, tell you the truth, like on some real, like I would really like to talk to Gruden, like on some real, like not like to cuss them out or none of that. I would really want to get an understanding of what they want out of players. Yeah. So I would understand a little bit better because it baffles me some of the picks we make. Like it really, like that Leatherwood pick. If you see me, I think I posted it. I lost it, bro. I lost it.
Dude, my reaction, I did a live reaction, bro. I put it up. It went up on like some dude. He did like an NFL draft reaction channel. Dude, I was on like a video. It had like 20,000 views because of my reaction. I was like, what the like what?
Bro, you see my reaction. I was in my group on Facebook Live.
I was very disappointed because Alex Leatherwood is not a bad player, and I think he would do very good with what our system is doing.
I do too. But that wasn't not my guy.
I felt like exactly. I felt like there was too much value elsewhere. Like you're switching the guy's position. Thankfully, he's doing good. Like his footwork is amazing, like amazing. So I'm not scared about that. But Alex Leatherwood, I mean, I felt like you had who else was on the board? Tevin Jenkins was on the board.
Man, I just knew Tevin Jenkins was our guy.
Darrisaw was on the board. There was just value. It was a little bit, more value.
I was hoping for a trade back. Seriously.
Yeah, I felt like a trade back would have benefited us more. But I feel like a trade back honestly scared us because we thought that maybe Merrick was going to get picked up earlier, and he didn't, which I was very surprised to see.
I thought Merrick.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing when I saw Jock fall out of the first, when I saw Merrick fall out of the first. That was a surprise to me. And then you see guys like Jamin Davis come into the first. You see guys like people from other positions go into the first. So it was interesting, man. I mean,
right now, what would you do going forward to fix the team, though? Right now, like as far as like what
I think right now where we're at, we have to let things play out at this point. I think what we're doing is good. I mean, we drafted for scheme, and I like that. I don't necessarily I don't necessarily like the value with where we drafted our scheme, but at the same time, if they fit, it's a perfect match. You know what I'm saying?
If it fits, yes.
Like you can't be mad at it. Like nobody's gonna call Alex Leatherwood a trash pick if he ends up playing
in the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, if he ends up being in a Pro Bowl, like nobody's gonna.
If we rush for 3,000,
and then at that point, John Gruden, Mike Mayock is gonna all look like masterminds. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let's see. Shout out to Ricardo. He says Gruden don't know what the hell he is doing in the first round. If you look at it, our best players on our team weren't drafted in the first, except for Jacobs. Even more of a reason to give 2 away first for Adams.
For sure. Hey, talk that shit, Ricardo. You the one right now, bro.
Yeah, no,
you the one.
It's true. I'd rather have Devontae Adams for the disappointment that we've had. You know, like
for sure,
So it's like we've had some misses, but we've also got Hunter Renfrows. We've also got Trayvon Mullins in the second. To his point.
But Trayvon Mullins, the jury's can't come on. I'm not putting. If you ask me which player is better, Trayvon Mullins or Hunter Renfrow, I'm going with Hunter.
No.
Look, bro, listen. Hunter is guaranteed super consistent.
Oh, yes. We can find defensive players in the later rounds, not a problem. Crosby, Mullins, Renfrow, all later rounds. Exactly.
Yes, sir.
That's why, to me, it was confusing why he wouldn't be able to give up 2. In Raid's mind, he wasn't able to give up 2 first. Because Ngakoue, 3rd, Max, 4th.
We didn't draft Ngakoue though. We didn't draft.
I know. But Kuntz, 3rd, Diablo, 3rd. All the we have people on our team. Bro, Casey Hayward was a 3rd round pick, or he was a 2nd round pick. So it's like, and I'm just naming guys who've had success in this guy's system. Like, bro, our best linebacker last year, both of them were undrafted.
Yeah, well, Kwiatkowski's undrafted.
All 3 of our starting linebackers were undrafted.
Kwiatkowski was a strong. He was a defensive end at West Virginia in a 3-3 system.
But the thing is, if you look at our starting linebacking core, all of them are undrafted.
All undrafted. Even Javen White.
Javen White's undrafted. Littleton's undrafted. Morrow and Kwiatkowski undrafted.
That's horrible.
Max Richardson undrafted.
Hey, look. So, like I said, with I forgot what I was gonna say. You was talking. I forgot it.
Was it about Mullen?
No, it wasn't about Mullen. Mullen is, but like I said, I got faith in Mullen, but I'm not saying that he's a good player. He's not solid though. He's not solid. He's not consistent enough right now.
So where's your take on this? Because last year, I spoke my piece about Damon Arnette. I said that I will not say or comment anything about Damon Arnette and negative because 1, I like Damon Arnette. 2, I want him to have a year in a system that makes sense before I can judge him. That's what I want to do for Damon Arnett.
I hated the pick so much. Like Andy, seriously, since I've been a kid, bro, I've been a Raider fan since 1991. I watched my first draft in 92, bro. We lost Marcus Allen. We traded him basically for Harvey Williams. For people that don't know, when you see me with a Niner jersey on or a Niner hat on, and you say, hey, he's a Niner fan. No, I'm a diehard Raider fan, believe me. Bro, I cried, bro, when we traded Marcus Allen. I cried. I almost became a Chiefs fan. He was my favorite player, bro. I hate it. I used to root for him to beat the Raiders. I loved him so much, bro. He is the reason right now why I'm a Raider fan. It's Marcus Allen. I used to cry. I used to hate it. Bro, in 2000, when we drafted Janikowski, a kicker in the first round, it was like 99. I was like 15, bro. I really cried in my room, bro. I cried the whole day. Like, my nana used to be like, you don't own that team. They don't owe you. I used to write them letters, bro. I used to write them letters back year after year and, give them my scouting report, bro, because I wanted us to draft the players we wanted. But I can say this about Gruden. I can remember we got rid of Napoleon Kaufman. I was a big fan of Kaufman. We got rid of Kaufman. We brought in Garner. I hated Garner. I'm like, he's a journeyman. He sucks. I hated Marcus Pope. I hated Torrey James. It was a lot of players I didn't like, and they said, what are the Raiders going to do this year? In my class, they knew I liked football. I said, we're going to go 5-11, went to the Super Bowl. So after that year, I'm like, you don't know what the hell you're talking about all the time. Everybody has an opinion, bro. It's just not guaranteed, bro. Like Gruden, sometimes he sees the players that he wants. It fits his scheme. It works for him. It might not be the players that we like. It don't got the names on them, but it works, bro. It works like sometimes. It works. And the pick I hated the most as a Raider was in 2004, we took Robert Gallery over Sean Taylor. That's the worst one I ever seen.
Rest in peace, Sean Taylor.
Rest in peace, Sean Taylor.
That's crazy.
We took Robert Gallery, bro. And then we found out, oh, he's a better guard than a tackle. And guess what Al did? Kept him at tackle. Hurt, man. Years in it.
I mean, so without all that being said, why is it horrible to give 2 firsts, as Ray says?
It's not. It's not. Like I said, let's do it. We do it. But, like, so check it out. This is the only problem I see with that, Ricardo. Ricardo, listen.
I'm going to be on here for another 15 minutes. We're going to do another 15. And I'm bound.
I say only problem we might have with that is Carr extension is coming up.
But Carr will do what he needs to do to bring in one of his best friends.
But the guy might Devontae Adams might get like 28. Like
Devontae Adams, in all honesty, could probably make more money than DC.
Yes. So, like,
and I literally think that DC is down with it.
But DC's still not coming in under $25 million.
Think about it. If they said right now, DC, we're gonna need you to make only $20 million because we need to pay Darren Waller 30. Okay.
Waller 30?
Yeah, but like if they said that to him, he would do it. He also has no leverage when it comes to contract. Like
because he said what he said, but at the same time, like, bro, Carr is no doubt top 15, and I'm pushing a strong line that he's top 10 quarterback in the NFL.
He's like 8th or 9th in my book.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you gave me a choice to pick between him and Lamar Jackson, I'm picking Lamar Jackson. I'm picking Carr over Lamar Jackson. He's a better passer of the football.
Yeah,
simple.
He's a better quarterback. Lamar is a better athlete.
Football player. Football player.
Yeah.
Like I said, so I'm going with that, man. Like, so with Carr's extension coming up, and with Devontae Adams getting a new contract, we're gonna lose. Like, I feel like we wouldn't be able to pay Josh after that.
Well, I think that you would if you go far in the playoffs. If you go far in the playoffs, you'll see guys, okay, well, I want to win with the Raiders. The Raiders my team. I'll take a couple million less. But if we continue to suck and they want their money, they're gone.
I said, Josh, I feel like because like I said, Carr's contract is coming up. So this is what I was gonna say. This is my idea. Wow. Jackie, I thought we was cool, Jackie. I thought we was cool.
Apparently
hardcore
not.
Jackie, man. Hardcore.
Apparently not.
Hey, look. This is what I was gonna say. So if you was not willing to, if it's too much to give up 2 for Adams, I watched this earlier today on NFL Today.
Mm-hmm.
I would give up a 2nd round pick for Allen Robinson. I'd give up 2 2nd round picks for Allen Robinson. Contract extension's not going anywhere. Allen Robinson is like the new age Tim Brown. He played with trash quarterbacks for his whole career to put up great numbers.
I'd do a second.
You wouldn't. Hey, look. This is why I say like 2 and stuff like that to make it happen right now.
Yeah, I'd do a second and then I'd throw in a player.
I know which player you're thinking of. Nassib. Take Nassib.
Nope.
He's cost the most. Take Nassib.
Nope. I was gonna say Solomon Thomas weak ass.
We just signed him, man. That's Gruden's boy, man. He's not going anywhere, man. He's not going to. We basically traded him for Hurst.
Yeah.
We basically traded him for Hurst.
And that pisses me off.
Pisses me off because I felt like Hurst would have had a good season this year.
Making $5 million.
And he won't be back this season though. Hey, tell you the truth. Hey, look.
$5 million though?
Salomon Thomas won't even start this season.
No, Quentin Jefferson is starting.
Yes. You. Yes. Yes. I looked at the roster and I was thinking about it real hard. I'm like, man, what are we gonna do? And now look, I said Salomon Thomas is not gonna start, bro. He's not the guy.
Quentin Jefferson has had over, I think, a 5-sack season in this defense.
Him and Yannick is super close. I feel like Quentin Jefferson is our surprise player this year. We need him to break out this year. We need him to break out this year. If he has a good season, I can say this. If Jefferson puts up somewhere between 6 to 8 sacks, the Raiders are a top 15 defense.
I think Jefferson at most can get 6. That's tough.
If he puts up 6, I still think we top 15 defense, especially top 15 in sacks.
How am I being bold? I think he's saying that Salomon Thomas is going to start. Absolutely not.
No, not in chance of hell. I just don't believe that. I wonder how much I wonder how much input did Gus Bradley have in that sign.
Probably not much.
Probably not much at all.
Because
hey Andy, I'm gonna make you a sideline gym shirt, a Raiders version, bro.
All right,
I'm gonna make you one, bro. You know I be in Oakland all the time, so
hell yeah,
you know it's good. What size shirt you wear, bro?
XL.
I got you. For sure, I think I got that in the closet.
Yeah, hell yeah. No, but Salomon
Thomas was the most surprised pick I seen on this year. I swear, when I seen the price tag, when they said Raiders signed Salomon Thomas, I'm like, for veteran minimum, camp body. $5 million? What? No.
It's ridiculous, man.
Next year is gonna be a lot of good money coming off the books, bro. But I really don't see somebody that really fits us as much as I still like that. Thinking of it now, they already franchised that dude like twice. Allen Robinson.
No, this is his first time.
They can franchise him again.
Yeah. They probably will too.
They most likely. But I'm saying like, man, it's only 3 real good free agents coming out next year.
Dante Hightower's a good free agent.
He's old.
So what? Guess who's our head coach?
You're right. You're right. I'm not even going to argue with you on that one.
No, yeah. There's no way, in my opinion, that I just don't see Gus Bradley looking at Salomon Thomas and his production was like, yeah, we need him. Yeah, I don't think so.
But what other reason though? Like John ain't going himself. I just don't think that John watches that much. Kenyon Drake.
I think John watches all the film in the world, but not only that. The thing is though, Mike Mayock. We have to know that Mike Mayock. He was the draft announcer and stuff. He fell in love with draft prospects every single year. So
in his guys for sure, Zay Jones is on the roster because of Mike Mayock. Laquan Treadwell got a look last year because of Mike Mayock. Yes. That is the only reason. It's him and him.
Yep.
But I understand that though. Like you got your guys. You watch college football. You fall in love with a certain player. If I got my guys, I'm gonna give him some action.
I wouldn't give Salomon Thomas $5 million.
No, I'm not giving him $5 million. Like me. Like I was a huge Tebow fan, but not as a quarterback. I said Tebow would be great for the Wildcat. Tebow would be a good fullback, and he'd be maybe a decent tight end. I wanted the Raiders to draft him like this guy would fit perfect, but not as a quarterback though. Not as quarterback. When I see Urban Meyer sign Tebow, I'm like, made sense. Jackie, God. God, I look good in red, Jackie. That's the only reason, baby. No other reason than that. No other reason.
No, I mean, yeah. Mayock is watching everybody. He has his eye on everybody. I mean, Mayock is Mayock knows a lot about football. I mean,
but do you think Mayock is making those picks?
No.
Who do you think has more control over the draft room, Mayock or Gruden?
Gruden, the motherfucker that makes the call. Duh.
Of course. So I feel like maybe Nate Hobbs was somebody that Mayock might have been like, I think he'll fit type thing.
No, I think Nate Hobbs was Gus Bradley and Ron Motless. Divine Diablo was Richard Smith. Divine Diablo, Mike Mayock said that Richard Smith walked up to Mayock and said that Divine Diablo is what you want in a will linebacker in this league. So that's why they drafted him. Malcolm Kuntz, everybody and their mom said that Malcolm Kuntz was Yannick Ngakoue. So we already know the dude that drafted Ngakoue had to get Malcolm Kuntz. Now, those are right there. None of those are Gruden or Mayock picks. Then what? Hobbs? I think that's another Miles or Bradley pick. Who did we get in the fourth?
But we got him in the fifth, and on top of that, the guy gave up 85% completion in college, though, bro.
But he wasn't in press. He was an off man. And
I can't say I watched a lot of. I watched tape after. I watch game, but I don't watch tape. Like I don't watch tape. I watch games. Okay, this is the player I want to watch. I watch every play that I can watch on that player. I've never seen him have like a good game against nobody.
Gillespie's the one guy that I can say John Gruden was like, oh yeah, hell yeah, we have to do this now.
But Gillespie, you didn't have to watch. What's the name? I watched. What's the linebacker play? Willie Gay last year.
Yeah.
You didn't have to watch a lot of football to know that dude. I mean, not Willie Gay. It was Nick Bolton. You didn't have to watch a lot of football to start seeing Gillespie pop up on like every play. You didn't have to watch a lot, bro. Like I watched him, not just that year. I liked the tight end that went to Denver. What's the name? They called him AO or something like that. Is Albert something. I can't think of his last name. It's hella hard to say. He's like a Hawaiian name. But the guy was good. I'm like, this dude, and I'm looking at the games and watching the game. I'm like, this defense is good. And I'm watching Nick Bolton and I'm watching Tyrone Gillespie. But I'm like, he keeps getting tackles. I'm like, he keeps getting tackles. Like he's getting tackles, tackle after tackle. So I'm thinking myself, I'm like, I wonder if he hits hard enough to play strong safety in the NFL.
And he don't. He's not.
And he don't.
He's not a strong.
I know he's not a strong safety, but I'm saying like how he was coming up and he was making a lot of tackles. I'm like, I wonder how good this dude can be in the NFL. I wonder do he got enough hitting power to actually bring down running backs.
I kind of think that Nick Bolton is not going to be a good linebacker.
It's if he's not, it's because of athleticism.
With the Chiefs?
Hey, look, it's because of athleticism. I feel like he needs like a big zero technique to keep the line. He can fight through blocks though. He can. And he hits hella hard. Like he can hit.
Yeah, but
he's not super fast though.
Yeah, but I mean, look at our division. You mean to tell me Nick Bolton is gonna have to keep up with Hunter when Hunter's coming in the middle? Well, who's what's it called? Who's the Charger slot?
He got rid of him. He went to the Niners, I think.
Well, whatever. Well, when Tyreek is in the slot, like, bro, hell no. I don't think he's going to be a good good linebacker, man.
Bro, he's going to be covering. Like, to be honest, think of our AFC West. Think of a good running back.
He'll do decent against us because we run the ball a lot. But
hey, look, he won't do decent against us if them linemen get their hands on him. Promise you.
Yeah.
He's not throwing around. He's not throwing incognito around. That's what he's not doing. He's strong, but not that type of strong though.
Yeah.
He's built. He's short stock. Just think about the AFC West running backs. The two best running backs play for the Raiders.
No.
What? Who?
Austin Eckler is a better back.
He's not better than Kenyon Drake.
Okay, well, it depends on what you're trying to do. But if we're talking about pass catchers, hell yeah, he is. Undeniable, bro.
I'm not saying that one.
Runner, he is nowhere near a better runner than Kenyon Drake, but he's a better pass catcher.
So that's the third best running back in the division.
Well, it depends on what you need, but I mean, if we're talking about best running backs, I'd say that we have the top two running backs. Yeah,
top two running backs in our division, hands down.
For what we do.
Javid Davis is good though. He's going to Denver to share the ball though, but he is good.
But just think about it though. Austin Ekeler would do better in that what's it called? In the Chargers offense than Drake would.
I don't know about that.
Yes.
Because he can't run the ball, bro. It's a guaranteed pass for him.
And he still makes plays.
He's like a better version of Jalen Richard. That's it.
Damn.
Sid.
Damn.
He's not a good running back.
Well, at running, no. That's why I said he's not a better runner, but a pass.
Okay, so he's not a threat to run the ball. So if he's in the game, they're passing the ball.
Well, because that's their scheme.
He can't take a game over. He's not ever going to get you 100 yards rushing.
I don't know.
No.
He's probably had multiple 100-yard games before.
He has, but he's not now. He's older now, brother. He's 2-3 years in the league, bro. That's a lot of wear and tear. Mm. Those linebackers in the corners hit hard. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ekeler is nowhere near a true number one.
No. But Drake proved he could be a number one.
Mm-hmm.
So that in de facto makes him better than Ekeler. So he's the second best running back in our division. The first best running back is Jake. That's it.
So do you agree with what Jackie's saying here? I gotta touch up on this before I head out. But you think what Jackie's saying here is true, that Gus is the one that picked our defensive players, or you think that was more Mayock or more Gruden or what?
Certain players, like I said, I feel like Mayock had a lot to do with the Nate Hobbs pick. I feel so. But on top of that, the defensive coordinator was, the defensive, Lovie Smith was the coach. Lovie and John kind of close. Like, he was, they run the same system. I would think that Lovie probably, hey, we got one over here. He's pretty good type of thing, or give this guy a shot type of thing. So I think maybe Gruden, Gillespie, I think Gruden. I think, like you said, Kuntz was Gus. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. I'm at 47% right now, bro. I'm good.
Man, dude, I've been on here about an hour and a half, bro. I'm about to take off, man. Hey, on Monday, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be doing the Madden Monday with Raid, bro. I might see if more people want to pull up.
What time?
I'll say it'll be like at 7.
I'll be there for sure.
Yeah, so we'll probably make some work on Monday. But yeah, each time I'm doing a live, it's 7 o'clock, bro. I don't get off work until 6:30, bro, and I'm zooming home to get this. So I'm
Hey, bro, we was in San Jose today, bro. I had to drive to Antioch, from Antioch to Stockton, so you already know. That's why it was like I be in traffic. So he like, hey man, don't be in the loudest place in the world. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to rush to a quiet area, get pulled over. I said, yeah, this is horrible, bro. This is horrible.
Negative. Curfew. I got a job.
What? A real job.
What? Curfew.
Hey, man.
But hey, like I said, Monday, I'll probably send a link anyways to the chat, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I appreciate you for coming on. No, that was out of nowhere. I didn't even think you was gonna come on.
Man, I had to, man. I missed it, man. I missed the get down. Hey, I got a guy, man. I'm gonna try to add to it, man. It's a guy named he in my group. His name is Roscoe Latin. He know his stuff, man. We gonna see what he really know though. I'm gonna go live with him. Bro, if you got Facebook, bro, I need you to get in my group, Sideline GM. Bro, I know you young, bro, but you're supposed to be on every platform, bro. You a superstar now, bro. You got to be on every platform. Get on Sideline GM, come in the group, bro, and share that knowledge with us, bro.
Man. But next week, too, though. Next week, not only on Monday, but we're also doing the because you still haven't made your YouTube channel, bro. So on what's it called? Since you don't got your YouTube channel, we're doing the next NorCal on my channel this next week. So you gotta pull up on that one too, bro.
For sure. I ain't gonna let you down. I got you, bro. Promise you.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna hit you, bro, because I need some help setting this up. So I'm gonna hit you.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro. I'm gonna answer. But shit, I'm out of here, bro. Motherfucker said I got.
All right, bro. Hey, man. Shout out Raider Nation, man. Hey, come follow me on Sideline GM Sports, Raider Report on Instagram. Come to my group on Facebook, man. Sideline GM, man. I see y'all later, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. But other than that, y'all, we out of here, man. This was like a mini little NorCal one right now, but this was the Oakland edition right here, man.
Straight Oakland edition.
Hey, man. But other than that, y'all, we out though. Appreciate y'all for tuning in.